The world is being run by idiots. You can see for yourself, from Donald to drug addict known as the richest man in the world, Elon. It's not a fair game. I mean, all this kind of Jeff Bezos, this kind of people, they got a lot of investment from their parents. His parents gave him $300,000 to launch his business. That's a huge advantage. And $3,000 before 2000, the year 2000, is a lot of money. So all these things can show you that it's not a fair game. And the fact that these are like some idiots and they're like pocketing a lot is the confidence level that they have. There's a common psychological phenomenon known as the Dunning-Kruger Effect. What does this mean? Is that the more you know, the more you will think of the possible outcomes, what will happen. You will overcomplicate things in your head before even you proceed to do something. So the less you know, the more you think you know. That's why you see a lot of people, they have overconfidence. They don't think about something too much. If they want to have to do something, they just proceed and do it. So this is like saying that in a particular area, overestimate their own kind of competence, and they think that they're good at it, and they're like sometimes really stupid. While like the smart people that are highly skilled and knowledgeable in that same area would underestimate their capacity by overcomplicating things, thinking too much, overthinking. Okay, if I do that and they do this, what will happen? What will be the outcome? And they're like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna do it. That's why this would happen in the long run. That they do something, and this would lead to a way that they would be just overthinking all the time and not proceeding to do something. Meanwhile, some other people, they don't really think too much. They say, okay, this is the plan, we will proceed and we'll do it. I am confident enough that I can do it, and I will go ahead and I will do that. And in the long run, you see that they will actually perform really much better than the smart guys. I have some people around me that I know, very smart, brilliant in mind, but they have low paying jobs and they're living paycheck to paycheck. They think that they do not deserve a good life. They think that that's what they actually should have, and that's what they should settle in. And in short, like, they know a lot of things, but they don't think that they deserve. And in the kind of hierarchy of power in the society, they fall in the base of that thing. So they are weak. They don't really think about, let's say, outshining or growing or anything. And they know that they're like right there because they don't proceed with doing something. I mean, let me give you an example. It's a nice one. This is a glass of water right here. If you can see it, it's a glass of water. And maybe you cannot see how much water is inside, but there's the phrase saying that, do you see the glass half full or the half empty? And this is, I mean, you can, I don't know if you can see it or not. There is some water inside actually. It's not about this having water or not. It's about you taking the action. If it's got water, you can drink the water. So what does that even mean? Overthinking, overcomplicating will not lead to action, to success, to failure, to nothing. You just play it in your mind before it's even started. If this glass is half full, good, you can drink the water. If it's half empty, it's on me to fill it up again. And that resembles the opportunities in life. So you see a lot of successful people, they will jump and they will grab the thing that they are chasing after. Meanwhile, a lot of normal people, they overthink and they're like, okay, should I do it? No, maybe yes, maybe no. That's why, and it's not a fair fight. I mean, look at the news for yourself. Kylie Jenner, the self-made billionaire, the youngest person ever launching her own cosmetic brand. I mean, it's not true that she's self-made. I mean, a lot of money was invested by her parents into the same business that she's doing. Or Taylor Swift. She's a billionaire right now. And his father invested in the same industry that she's working in like 10 years ago. I mean, just Google these things and see for yourself based on evidence. It's not a luck, it's not hard work, it's not that thing. It's all about links and connections, and that they know someone, that someone knows someone else, and you kind of play the system in that kind of thing. Meanwhile, there are a lot of people really good at singing, good at doing a lot of things, but it's not the survival of the fittest. It's not a that thing. This world is not being run based on the best guy would pocket the most. It's like an unfair fight where someone would pocket everything because of the knowledge of psychology and game. Meanwhile, the other ones would take what's left. I mean, 80%, 20% rule. 80% of, let's say, resources are down to 20% of the people. It's usually like that. And it's because they know the game and other people don't know. Most people would consume, those people would be like, yeah, maybe we should produce. And it's the alliance that they have in the small closed circle that they have that they do this kind of things. Meanwhile, what are you doing with your friends? Like going out, having fun, topics would be random, and you just stuck in the same place. That's the thing that what's just like happening. What's the difference between two different types of group? It's about thinking and it's about psychology. So it's about taking action, doing something that counts, and gradually see what it is. Even if you want to do something, like look at the toddler trying to learn how to walk. Will stand up, fall, stand up, fall until they learn how to walk. In the real life, it's also the same. If you want to learn something, you will fail and you will fail again, but you should keep on going until you succeed. But what society and school is teaching all of us is that no, if you fail, it's over. You shouldn't fail. You should just succeed. But in real life, it's not like that. I mean, the school teaches you that you are like rival of person sitting next to you, not group work, nothing. That's wrong. In the real world, you see a lot of people are actually running a company. They are talking to each other, and they're like doing that thing. The school teaches you that there's only one right answer. There's not more than one answer. In reality, you see there can be a lot of right answers because it's not one size fits all. It's very different. And all these things would actually shape the future workers that are like that. If you want to actually think outside the box, you should know that you have been told a big lie in this society. This is just not the truth. I invite you to think for yourself based on the things that you see. Most people that actually are rich, these professors running companies, they cannot do two things at the same time simultaneously. They're just like really stupid. They got lucky, that's for sure. Luck played a huge role, being tied up with some resources from like the generations that was before them. Even Donald Trump's dad was like into real estate, so he got a huge advantage over vast majority of other people trying to run for being the president. And this generations of legacies of the great grandparents being passed to them would lead to this kind of system. So all in all, if I'm to conclude this video for you guys and give you one message, it would be the fact that the world is being run by like it's not the matrix, but it's like things that are like beyond what you know. So you have to understand the psychology of power. The manager of a place is not the fittest guy in that place. He knows the psychology of the place. He knows how to just talk to different people and get his things done. Like back in my university, the guy who was the head of the department, he was not the smartest, but he knew everybody and he gave them what they wanted and he got to be the head of the department. It happens just like that. Everywhere you see, it's the same story. Long story short, just try to think out of the box and see things for yourself in a different way. that would just make you understand things in a different way. And until the next one, have a good one.